I've had enough of a day.
Nice.
Come on, baby.
Oh yeah.
We got
There
a bunch
she
that
is.
time. Derek would be so proud of me right now.
No.
I'm gonna give her
random videos. Starting this one off with a, check this out. No more deadlight. No. Just, you guys are like, what the hell? Why would we start a video off this way? Because this thing was kicking my ass. It was the stupid wiring. Oh, you can't even really see. It was just the ground wire was touching this MDF board. And because the ground also comes through up here for the gun, it actually was grounding to the light somehow, which caused this LED to die. But now we got a light up there. We got a light there. We got a light there. We got all the light in the world back there, but it has nothing to do with today. Today we're going to buy another project. And then we might be going to buy another project tomorrow. But that will be a different Rambletron. I loaded up a bunch of stuff in the truck. I'm just checking out some of this powder coat while I got the camera ready. With that, I need to go buy this. And so, yeah, I'll see you guys in a few minutes.
The next day.
Take a minute to get fuel through all that.
Yeah, I'm like 16 feet should be enough to go to the trunk, and then I put it in the back seat. I've had enough of a day.
Nice.
Come on, baby.
Oh yeah.
We got
There
a bunch
she
that
is.
time. Derek would be so proud of me right now.
No.
I'm gonna give her Come on, girl.
All right then.
You have give me one of your pee containers. Yeah, it's on camera. I don't care. Give me the damn pee container.
Fuck off. His shoe's off on his hands now.
He does?
Yeah.
It's a toddler for you.
Oh, children. You remember children.
He's happy as a fucking clam.
There we go. Now I can actually
That's
just.
gas proof. It
it's
should
like-
be paper.
it has
fine.
like-
And it's got the coating.
Yeah, that's what I was hoping. Was the aluminum would be.
You could probably keep it running on that. If you're so inclined. Ready? More juice.
Oh, she wants. That was probably
Too much juice. Same girl. Today would be good.
Hey.
Nice.
Suck it all up. I got you shoved on there good, right? But I didn't put a hose on it. Should still not. It's like it shouldn't suck air.
Those are extra.
Is that extra?
That is.
It's not on the. I was gonna say, watch. With my luck, it went all the way to the bottom and it was sucking off the floor.
Looks good.
helping him out. So no, she's gonna be like, Dad, no. I wonder if I should back feed the pump a little bit.
Is the hose too long?
Oh, no. It's
Feel
starting,
there?
it's starting to drip.
so clamp then.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think should I bring hose clamps? I might have. Not, it's
Probably not.
no squirt still.
Not yet.
She's almost there.
Almost.
She's right.
Give you a little bit.
Go ahead. She's like, I don't want to move. You're gonna, bitch.
That was the end of that.
2,000 years later.
That's reverse. So first, second. Wait. First, second, third, fourth. That's a cool little shifter. I'm surprised. It feels exactly like the Duster.
Yeah.
It feels exactly like the Duster. Like scarily like the Duster, which is hilarious. A-body's an A-body. Super start.
I feel like we're going through every battery we have.
You're like, hey, one of these eventually.
On my channel, we have this thing called the best battery anywhere near to here, and it's not mine. It's stolen out of someone else's car.
100%.
And that's true. That's not a fabrication. Comes in.
Oh, there you go.
There you go.
Lone wolf.
That's the 9,000.
Oh yeah, this is the fancy one. This ain't the. This ain't the lone. The baby wolf.
Wire, one end hooks to the battery. And it just...
Yep.
Yeah, it basically is just connecting the two wires through the button.
Almost necessary for this car.
like a momentary switch.
Yep.
Yeah, it's just a momentary switch on your finger.
Nice. Oh, it went to full choke too.
Oh, that might have been why.
Could be related.
That could be related.
We need a little choke, but not all choke.
No.
There you go.
Oh, that was the spare.
That's for safety. One. There you go.
There you go. All right, ready?
Absolute perfection.
I'll give her smaller whacks on the throttle this time too.
Do you want me to turn your other camera on?
Try and rock it in first gear. I think that's what it was. Is that it was? Bitch. Like you're allowed to go one way.
So as usual, it's cold. Very, very cold. This is actually the outro to the stuff that I'm going to post after. Yeah, explaining this is going to be funny. So this is 2 days after all of this footage you're about to see. Before I throw that all in there, we've just been New Year, spending time with the family, enjoying the holiday season, etc. Set off some fireworks with the kids, all of that. Messed around with the vehicles, cleaned up in here just a little bit, which actually didn't help at all. I mean, now I can't open the... I gotta move stuff, but... Wait. What? Huh? Huh? Do they grow like rabbits? It's part of what we're doing, is New Year, new content. Not me. Same Joe. You see, we have a big bike, and we have the old small bike. This video did really well, so we're gonna do another one. But this one is... This one was a little bit of a mistake, possibly, but not. I mean, it needs a lot more work, is what we're gonna say. KTM 350 two-stroke has sat for a very, very long time. Leaks all of its oil out when it does sit. So yeah, we'll go over this in a separate video. Just, yeah, we got, like I said, it's a new year. We're known as the LS square body, blah, blah, blah. I do big diesel truck stuff. I'm not doing that anymore, man. I don't know why I tried to stick myself to a single genre of stuff, but that was the stupidest thing I've ever done, because as much as I love big trucks and big diesel stuff, that's not all I do. I do dirt bikes. There's another project hiding out behind those bushes that we're going to talk about soon. There's a bunch of stuff that I do, so why would I try to stick myself to a single genre of big lifted trucks? As much as I like big lifted trucks, we also have a very small slammed bag truck, which we're going to be moving in just a minute. But I got to unload all the tools, unload a bunch of gas from the back of the Avalanche. We went and had a little adventure today, and then we'll go talk about... He's back there. You see back there somewhere? Yeah. But we're doing a whole bunch of new stuff. Like I said, we're going to be changing the audio up. That will probably actually happen after I get all the parts unloaded, because I don't want to figure out how to hook that up just yet. So, yeah. Today's going to be one of those weird, random, probably not long videos with a bunch of stuff thrown in, but just, you know, it's going to be very average. Darto. Pausing the video I'm watching, because as I was getting this all set up, yeah, unveiling the new project car. Of course I watch a little bit of YouTube, but we saw a little B-roll, we saw it driving in, and this is the new project on the channel, a 1972 Dodge Dart. We have nicknamed El Darto because it's very fitting. Yeah, it's another old project, another old hot rod. It's what I'm used to. I mean, clearly flat black hot rods, kind of what we do here. We have the LS64. We've kind of had the 55, not really on the channel. I've done Turbo LS stuff with that, and you're thinking Turbo LS Dart? No. No. This is actually a stock 318 small block. We have an A833 iron 4-speed. Has an 8 3/4 rear end with a sure grip. Basically the fundamentals if you're a Mopar guy, which I'm not. This is the very first Mopar I've ever owned. But the second I've worked on. When I was a teenager, about 20, I guess in my early 20s, it's about 1920, my best friend at the time had a 1974 Dodge Dart, and it happened to be the exact same color yellow that this car is. And I don't know, a little bit sentimental vibes came back. I don't know what it was, to be honest, but seeing this thing listed on Marketplace and a fellow YouTuber hooking me up with a very, very good deal, which, if you guys are not familiar with, Dead Dodge Garage here on YouTube. Jamie is the best. Hooked me up with a fantastic deal on this. The initial plan was to roadkill it back, and I was going to make a video of driving her home, but as you see, some looped fuel line traveling its way through here into the gas tank in the back. This thing has a little bit of fuel tank issues that I'll be diving into. I mean, it's a very great solid bones project, but it's enough that I can actually go through headlight to taillight and build myself something, and then probably ended up giving it away or just selling it, flipping it like I usually do. But I don't know about you guys. I am just stoked to have some good old iron on the channel again. I mean, it's not terrible. The floors will need me to go through and clean them up. Small little patch there. And actually, if I clean the passenger seat back up, a large patch there. But that is all metalwork, which, if you're any bit familiar with the channel, I am somewhat accustomed to at this point. I don't know about you guys. Today was just, I was planning on to work on this thing, work on the dirt bike, etc., etc. And no, I think I'm just going to get this thing cleaned up, pull a bunch of the miscellaneous odds and ends out of it, and yeah, go through it just for another video. We have a bunch of upcoming content. Like I said, we have the new 350 two-stroke. We have now the 72 Dart. We have 30 boxes sitting for Big Blue waiting for parts to go on. I'm holding out. It's now January, what, 2nd? I don't want to necessarily take the truck apart and put all that stuff back on until about February. Because if it snows, and I miss the snow down here with the truck, I'll be very mad at myself. So that's where this guy comes in. We have something to play with. We have the wife's 64, which I moved out front. Yeah, we're going to just start diving into a bunch of simple things instead of trying to go over the top constantly. A Rambletron as usual, but I'm going to start cleaning this thing out, just get a bunch of miscellaneous things pulled, probably a little bit of B-roll on the tripod, figure all that out. But, okay, just learned something. So, I've already filmed these outro clips, now I'm refilming them because in an effort to bring you guys better content, better audio, better visual, better projects, the like I said, wireless lapel mic has been added to the inventory, as well as this Rode boom mic, I think it's called, or whatever. Yeah, the Rode is going to be the one I film my selfie, carrying the actual camera to do this sort of stuff with. And the lapel mic will be when I set it on a stand and I'm back here. The lapel mic being so close, it basically picks its own sound up through a feedback loop, and I got a weird ringing sound through all the audio. So screw that, I don't want any of it. Like I said 100 times, powder coating. I hate my face, jeez. I have this one diff left to do. Once this diff is done, I can return all of these parts to the guy. I can get paid for that job. Ta-da. All this red stuff, the diff over there, which turned out amazing. That will all be done, and I can be on to the next job. I actually have a couple jobs in the works right now too, but the next major job, will let me start powder coating a bunch of things on this. The plan with this is just we're going to be starting from really good bones, etc., but we're going to be tearing most of it down and redoing a lot of it. Like I said, the fuel system is temporary just so I can move it. I can tell the alternator needs a little love. Battery tray needs a little love. Everything needs a little love. Who has a 4-barrel manifold and carb laying around? Let me know, because single barrel, no bueno. Need to get floor pan patch piece. Haven't decided if I'm just going to square metal this or if I'm going to buy the actual floor pan piece and try and patch that in and get these little ribs that the floors are stamped with is what it would be. But I could easily just square in a piece of metal. Gotta get all this stuff pulled out. I need to get the seat mounted. I need an actual 4-speed hump because that will annoy me. A bunch of little odds and ends. I'm gonna dive into just everything on that car. And like I said before, without even looking at this bike, I picked it up. I've gotten it to burble, and it has great compression and everything. They said it ran a long time ago, but supposedly sticky clutch, bunch of odds and ends. I can tell the throttle does not. That's about all the throttle movement, which is weird. I don't know if they just have that adjusted funny or not. I'm not actually sure. I have to duck under the handlebars because they're so close. I'm not actually sure what year it is. On KTM's, they either They give you a number behind the shifter down here, and then on this bike it's a 4. So this is either an 84 or a 94, I would assume. KTM 350, 2-stroke. Like I said, I just want to diversify the channel and get some, you know, will it start woods projects going. We got this thing going, and this was actually a great video. Still going to go through and redo a bunch of stuff like this, because I thought this exhaust was bad, which it needs fixed, but this exhaust is just terrible. I need to fix these damn lights. I might just end up doing some like drop LEDs or I don't know, something, because it's all dark in the corner now, and I have this stupid shop light trying to save me. Lots of progress, and then a little bit backwards, because I went from, oh, I want to make space in the garage, to I have tools just shoved everywhere right now. All my box, everything is just everywhere. I mean, there's a 14 bolt freshly powder coated just sitting on some stands and racks. What the hell, man? What the hell? Well, with that, I am going to actually let you guys go. I'm going to get some B-roll going of cleaning the car out and getting a bunch of the scrap stuff out as we end it. If you like what you saw, leave me a comment down below. Subscribe if you haven't already. It's the new year, and we're going to be doing some new things. But with that, I am out of here. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Hopefully you set some New Year plans for yourself and you strive to get them, because that's what I'm going to be doing. But Average Joe Builds, I'm out of here.
What did he say?
And yeah, I noticed you just realized there's a clip and it says, but there's more, because there is more. Another car on a dolly behind us to finish the video out. It's 3 vehicles in 24 hours. I think I might have to title it that, 3 vehicles in 24 hours, but I'll get the battery changed in the camera so you can see. We'll unload it and you'll get a peek before the video is over, actually. See you guys later.